Breaking news. Deji, Adeyanju reveals shocking reason why Buhari is hiding. Covenant of pro-democracy group concerned Nigerians. Deji Adeyanju has claimed that President Muhammadu Buhari is afraid of contracting the deadly coronavirus disease. In a statement to newsmen, the popular activists called on President Muhammadu Buhari to resign if he was afraid of leading the country. He said the death of former Chief of Staff Kyari should serve as an eye-opener to President Muhammadu Buhari to take the fight against coronavirus seriously. Deji Adeyanju also wear all the testing kits and equipment donated by Chinese billionaire Jack Ma. He said that the president needs to show leadership. Every day we watch the American President Donald Trump addressing Americans and meeting with its cabinet on efforts being made to curtail the virus from spreading. This lackadaisical attitude of addressing Nigerians every 2 weeks by President Muhammadu Buhari is such a time like this is totally unacceptable. The dismiss of the president's chief of staff Kyari to COVID-19 should ordinarily be an eye-opener for the president to see that he must act deceitfully and timely in order to contain their deadly virus. I am also tempted to ask, where are you all? Where are all the testing kits and equipment donated by Chinese billionaires Jack Ma? Why is Kano complaining of not having enough testing kits? And why are we not investigating the alleged mysterious death and secret burial behind Kyari happening in Kano? This is not the time to be hiding under the bed in Aso Rock. Thousands of citizens will die if the president does not show leadership. Deji Adeyanju also called on Buhari to immediately convene the Federal Executive Council (FEC) meeting, either through teleconferencing or physically, addressing that there is currently a leadership vacuum in Nigeria. The president has not convened the Federal Executive Council meeting for 2 weeks now. He should do that immediately, either through Skype, teleconferencing or physically at the villa, to set our clear-cut agendas to prevent more unavoidable deaths of Nigerians and spread of this virus, he said. The president should not leave the country on outer pilots without clear direction or leadership. Currently, there's a leadership vacuum in Nigeria, and it is so sad that it is the governors who are now rising to the occasion. The 36 state governors just agreed for a nationwide lockdown of the country since the commander-in-chief has absconded from his duty and responsibilities. Under our law, the governors cannot lock down the country, but when the president is acting during a pandemic, then we must all commend the decisive actions of the governors, no matter how unconstitutional the act may be. Conclusively, one must act, and one must ask, where is our president and vice president? Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. I think what Deji Adeyanju said is right about our president and the vice president. Since the beginning of this lockdown, we have not seen a tangible address that our president has, or comment as president has said concerning this COVID-19 virus. He has never for once addressed us. The only address that he gave was a recorded one, according to what Nnamdi Kanu said. Adeyanju still believes that he has a life president. That is why he's still calling on President Muhammadu Buhari. He never knew that the person there is Jubril. Even at that, someone that is acting as a leader should also address his people so that people will know what is going on and what is happening in the country. Nigerian president has been dead since inception of his tenure. Everybody knows that the man is bedridden and suffers from amnesia. So how can he lead 200 million people, for God's sake? Someone else should take over his seat and move the country forward, and that person should be Osinbajo, Yemi Osinbajo, because Yemi Osinbajo is a person that I think should be acting or should be the president because he is competent. He is competent. If Osinbajo can be the president or can take over from the president, I think that this country will be at peace. But the people, the Fulani people that are there, that were there before Abakari, would not allow that to happen. That was why they went ahead and brought an impostor to act like President Muhammadu Buhari by organizing a face mask for him to wear the face of President Muhammadu Buhari. Nnamdi Kanu has said it several times that Buhari is dead and the person there is Jubril. But everybody knows, but they think the Nigerians are not aware. Even if Nnamdi Kanu that gave us the hint on this, we won't have known. Because if truly is Buhari, when Buhari was alive, he used to address Nigerians every day, twice in a week at least. But this one that they call Jubril has not been addressing. He's always forced to address because he knows that if he says anything, that people will know that he is not Buhari but Jubril. The person that have been directing and leading the people of this country has been Abakari. What Dimeji has said about President Muhammadu Buhari is right, because we have not been hearing from our president for a long time now. He should be addressing us on COVID-19 and to prevent us from being infected. Since this COVID-19 came to Nigeria, or we have been hearing about this COVID-19, he only addressed us once. He only said something about it and prevention once. But he has not ever told us on how to go about it, on how to be careful, on how to take precautions. Why? And we say we have president, then say we have a leader. See, Donald Trump and the rest countries, their presidents are always coming out to encourage the people that have this virus, and those that doesn't have, to tell them the precautions of how not to be infected by this virus. What Adeyanju said is right. They should come out. President Muhammadu should come out and address us. If really President Muhammadu Buhari, let him come out and address us. That means that what Nnamdi Kanu has been saying about President Muhammadu Buhari is really right. He has been saying the truth. Because Jubril there, Buhari is a man that when he was alive, he has been having the mind, as in the heart. He has been so much showing concern to the country, to the citizens. But Jubril is an heartless being. He came here they brought him there to eat money. What he knows is to take money and squander money. When money comes, they pay him for his for acting as a president, as Buhari. He doesn't even care if Nigerians are suffering or are in pain. If it were to be Buhari that is on seat, we know what Buhari can do. We know what he's capable of doing. Now that Abakari is no more, Abakari that bought Jubril to come and act is no more. That was when Jubril started hiding. Yes, because he knows that very soon he will be caught. The person that brought him there is no more. So what is he doing there when the person is no more? So he's trying to hide so that Nigerians and the rest cabals will not know where his whereabouts. But now that Abakiari is dead, I think these people should come out. The cabals with ministers should come out and say the truth about the person on the seat of President Muhammadu Buhari. They should come out and say the truth, because the person that has been encouraged, that has been putting fear in their hearts, it's Abakiari and the rest. So the rest should come out and say the truth. They should stop covering evil if they want Nigerians to go forward. Why people are saying that Buhari should come out? This is not Buhari, because it's Jubril. That is why Jubril has no direction, because his boss is dead. So Nigeria can't get it even now. They know about it, some know and some does not know. Some are still saying that it's Buhari. Imagine that. It's not just fight that will make us realize this. Now Kanu has said it. They have said it. So we should believe it. That person there is not Buhari. Some people knew about it, some know, but they don't want to believe that it's not Buhari. So viewers, with what Deji has said, Adeyanju has said, what is your take on that? What do you have to say concerning them? Concerning that? If you have any comments or any contributions, don't hesitate to drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive notifications whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share